Something is happening behind the scenes with Zack Snyder and Warner Brothers. There's a few articles about this topic on cosmicbook.news. Ever since Zack Snyder stopped making movies about Batman and Superman, he did say he would only come back if he could make his version of The Dark Knight Returns, and it appears as if it's ready to go. We're just waiting on someone to say yes. Because according to my sources, the stage is being set for Snyder to finally make a proper The Dark Knight Returns movie, with a full Snyderverse return potentially following behind it. It seems like Zack Snyder and Jay Oliva are both ready to work on this project. They want to do it. It just depends on when the higher-ups above them will say, yes, let's do it now. When asked about this back in July, Snyder simply said, when they let us. It seems that Paramount wants a really big movie pushed to IMAX to get people to see it in theaters, and The Dark Knight Returns is one movie that fits. One other thing that could benefit the studio is that Snyder does not rely on AI like other directors do. His movies are heavy on effects, with no use of AI. He prefers to work with artists because he is one himself. They say that Snyder has no other projects aside from The Dark Knight Returns. Once a new owner is picked over these legal issues with Paramount and Warner Brothers, that's the first movie he can work on right away, and also in IMAX, which is exactly what Paramount wants. Another article says Snyder wants Ben Affleck to come back as Batman, but no offers have been made yet, and that's because all projects are on hold right now. They're just waiting to close the deal to kind of finalize everything and then resume as normal. In Frank Miller's story of The Dark Knight Returns, Bruce Wayne is 55 years old, which lines up with Ben Affleck's real age. Snyder has always preferred Ben Affleck to play Batman. His sources say Affleck would be willing to return under the right circumstances. Every time Snyder makes a post on Instagram about either Superman or Batman, the fans get excited and hoping that he comes back to make another movie about either character. I've said before that I prefer what Snyder did with Batman and Superman. I feel like his version of these characters and their story was a bit darker, which I liked more compared to what James Gunn was doing with Superman. And yeah, it's just totally different, but I'm also hoping he does come back because I prefer his vision of those characters. That's it for now. I'll see you later.